to day 5. Oh my God. Okay. So we're gonna make day 5 super special. You guys have went simple, and then I've showed you how to make it a little bit funky, and now I'm gonna show you how to get really creative. So we're gonna make some sushi tonight. Sushi, oh yeah. So we have our roller. Now you can get these at most supermarkets actually these days, but definitely at any Asian market. And what I've done here is I've wrapped it up in plastic. That just makes it, if you're rolling more than one roll, it can start to get like a little bit of food in there, and then you need to wash it, and then it'll be wet. So you kind of want to just have that, and then you can just wipe it as you need it. And of course, we are gonna wrap it up in some nori, so you need that. And so let's see what was going in this rainbow sushi. We're gonna make a really, really, really special rice. And the majority of it is gonna be carrot. And then we're gonna add some coconut. Now this is actually fresh shredded coconut, but you can use dried coconut and just reabsorb it with a little bit of coconut aminos, which is also gonna go. And then we're gonna spice it up with some ginger and some garlic. So that's gonna be our rice. And then inside our roll is gonna be some marinated mushrooms. This is coconut aminos, and I put a little bit of cumin and cayenne because I like a little spice, but you can totally omit the spices if you want. And then some shredded carrot and some scallion and avocado. Then for our salad, we're gonna keep the salad pretty simple and fresh, but we will have a dipping sauce. So you can dip your sushi, and then you can put a little bit on your salad as well. So this is some bok choy and red leafy lettuce. And then we have some sprouts to top it off with, some tomato, cucumber, radish. And if you feel like you want the more fat, then you could put the extra avocado that you didn't put in the roll. If you want to keep it on the lower side, then omit the avocado. And then we'll have some kimchi with it. Love the kimchi. And we will garnish it. These are actually raw, sprouted, germinated sesame seeds that are from one of my friend's farms here in Costa Rica. So they're super special. And that's going to be our beautiful garnish. And our dipping sauce is going to be tahini base with coconut aminos, and then some lemon and scallion. Now the white parts of the scallion is what I use to put in like dressings that are getting blended up. And then the green part is what I use like in the wraps or in the sushi. And then some garlic and ginger as well. So let's get started. First, we will start with the rice. So we have our food processor, and we're just gonna throw in, the ratio is like 2/3 carrot to 1/3 coconut. Gonna pulse that. Now I pulse it so that it doesn't get over processed on the bottom and then too chunky on the top. But this is gonna be so amazing. Wow. You're gonna be professional rollers. You take your sushi mat and your nori, so we take our nori, and first we're going to put down our rice. So I'm using a 1/2 cup measuring cup, and I'll put 1 and 2, but I'm not packing it down. I'm just kind of like lightly. And now here's the little fancy trick. You want to make this pressed down into like a 2-inch row and make it nice and flat. It's really going to help with your number 1 presentation and number 2 with your rolling. You want to leave yourself a good inch there and then a bunch of room there. And then we will put down our mushrooms. Slice our avocado. I'm using a half of an avocado. So you could use a half, or if you wanted less, you could put less in. But these rolls are meant to be like, I know when you used to go to sushi restaurants, you get like 3 rolls. These rolls are so satiating. You don't need that many. And with putting things like this that have like a really nice point, I like to let it come off the edge. That's also going to make your roll look really pretty. So you put that there. I'll put one more pepper. And then some scallions. Again, try and let them hang off the edge a little bit. They're so curly, they just want to curl. And we will roll that up. So I take this by the inch piece that I have there and I just roll it over with a little tuck. And then I pull it back. And while I'm pulling it back, then I have a little dish with some water here. And that you want to put on the end so that you can actually seal your sushi. Pull it back and roll it a little bit more, and then pull it to tighten. And then I let it sit for a minute, so I'll make the sauce, let that sit there. Sometimes that happens and you can just tuck it back in. Make our sauce while we're waiting. So we're gonna take our tahini, looks like a pretty decent amount. So tahini, a squeeze of some lemon, and just hold the lemon over your hand and then you won't get the seeds in there. And then our scallions and ginger and garlic and our beloved coconut aminos. Again, it's an anapor, so I just start with a little bit and then it adds a sweetness and a saltiness, but not overpowering on either of them. So I feel like it just needs a little bit more of that. I add a little bit more. But it may not need it. We are going to put a little bit of water in here as well. And we're going to see how that consistency comes out. You can already see it needs more liquid, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. I mean, you can't really go wrong with those ingredients, right? But that is just so good. All right. So now that we have our sushi, we're gonna, and we've let it sit so that it's easier to slice. We're just gonna take it and slice it in half, and then we'll slice all the halves in half. Two ends and put them together. And then with that, we'll put our dipping sauce. And a handful of kimchi. This was such a good batch of kimchi. Love it. And we garnish that with some beautiful seeds. We make our simple salad. So we'll take our bowl of bok choy and lettuce, and we'll squeeze a little lemon on there. Give it a little toss around. And grab that special plate. And then we have some greens. And beautiful cucumbers. Tomato. Radish. And I really love saving the little ends of the bok choys. They're like little flowers. So they're a really, really, really beautiful garnish for your dishes. So you can put those on there. And some sprouts. And again, if you want the avocado, you can put the avocado. If you don't do it. It's great. You have all of this sushi with your sauce and your kimchi, and then you have your salad, and you can use the sauce for the sushi and the salad. So there we have it. We have our delicious sushi, which I think I might have to take a little taste of just to make sure it's not poison, you know. And This is so good. Really, this is amazing. Wow. I'm blown away. It's like so filling, but so light at the same time. And bok choy, by the way, is actually very high in sodium. So that salt that you're going to be craving is actually going to be in your bok choy and in your tomatoes. So there's so much flavor going on here. If you actually want to do yourself a favor and just try and have some of this without pouring the sauce all over it, do it. This is just, I'm so excited for dinner. I hope you guys do this. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions. Get rolling. Roll that sushi. Love you all. Have a great day.